Okay, we're going to do a Dragon Ball ring. We got two Dragon Blood Drop 8mm beads and a Dragon's Vein 8mm bead. We're straightening out this wire. We want about that much right there, which should be about 13 inches. Grab your nylon pliers. Give it a couple of these right here. Grab your cutters. Give it a little snip. Got our wire. Now these are pretty simple to make. What you want first is we're going to make that our center bead over there, so we're going to put one of these blood drop beads on there. Bring it down here to the middle, about the middle of the wire right there, and you want to give it a loop. Okay? Give it a loop. Just like so, right there. Okay? And straighten your wire back out. Then drop your Dragon Vein bead on it. Kind of decide where you want the top and the bottom. This here is going to be our bottom, so we're going to push him down like that right there. And we're going to run him up there. You want a little space in between them. See that space? You want a little space in between them. Because we're going to twist it around and make a chunky ring out of it. Now we're going to give that one a loop right there. Okay. And we're going to come back out. And then we're going to put the other Dragon Blood. And I know you're thinking, well, that's a long way apart, ain't it? Well, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. You know what I mean? Because now what we're going to do, we got those three right there. We want to kind of bring them in, just like so, right there. Okay. See how that's looking? Run that out straight. There. Let's take that one back a little bit. Give him a loop. Give him just a little bend to hold him back in there. Now we're going to bring him out straight. Let's do this other too, because it'll make it look good. It'll make it look more aesthetic. I don't know. The more spirals you got, the better it looks. I think so. So we're going to give that in a little loop right there. Now this is 18 gauge, 1mm copper wire is what I'm using. I prefer to use 18 gauge. You can use 20 gauge. I prefer to use 18 gauge because it's stronger ring, works better for me. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it works for you. Keep our wires parallel there. And then we're going to grab our trusty ring mandrel. And I'm going to make about a 7.5. So we're going to put that on right there at 7.5. Now that's the great thing about this one is we wrap it, but you don't have to compensate like we do for our other wire wrap rings. You don't have to compensate and make it bigger for your end wrap. All right, and then we bring it around like so. All right, keeping our wires parallel with each other. We bring it around like so. Then we bring it around. Are you watching? Bring it around like that right there. Make sure it goes under. Okay, while keeping your wire, you want to keep your wire flat. You want to make sure it don't twist right there. Okay, and we bring it under, and we give it one big loop like so. All right, basically that right there. Now this is where we get to make stuff look pretty. Okay. Tell you what we're going to do for strength wise, we're going to go around that one more time, and we want that right there at that 7.5, and we're going to go one more time. There we go. Now we're going to bring it up like so. Let's go ahead and bend them beads down. How's that looking, huh? And then now right here we're going to do our design with a couple swirls. Grab your round nose pliers. Break that one down. We're going to do this one first because it's the closest. Are you watching? And we're going to swirl it. Give it a swirl. And we're going to run him up there. And I like to take my nylon pliers when it gets like that to finish it. So that way it don't dent my wire or cause it to have any aesthetic problems, you know. And then we're going to turn that one right there, just like so. Lay him up in there. See how that is? We got him laid up in there. And then we're going to take the other one right here. Now let's take it down a half more turn. Just play around with it, make it look like you want to. Now we're going to take this and we're going to go underneath that spiral, right? We got it out like so. Right there. And we're going to make a slightly bigger spiral with this one. Run him around. Get you a good wrap going on, keeping it close. Come together. And then grab your nylon pliers and finish it out. You know, if it gets off a little bit, you can just squeeze it like that and it'll bring it back up and keep it tight. But usually if you keep it tight going down, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, now we're going to run it all the way down like so. And then right here, to make it look kind of cool, we're going to put one of these in it. We're going to put a bend in that wire right there and give it kind of an S-curve look. So we're going to pull the wire up where we can get a hold of it. Come right in here. Don't squeeze real hard. But just give it like a, I don't know, I call it a music note bend. See right there, instead of it coming straight. See, it actually comes around this way and it makes a bend right there and it comes up. And then you're done, and you have your little size 7.5 chunky ring. What do you think about that? All right, well, thank you.